So now let's move on to the bandwidth calculation. Let's assume there are 1 million TD users. Each user sends 10 messages. Hence, there are 10 million total messages per day. Let's assume that each message is 100 bytes. The request data structure is 100 bytes, which means total size in bytes of all messages sent is 10 million into 100, which is 1000 million bytes, which is 10 raised to 9 bytes, which is 1 GB. So we have total storage is 1 GB per day. Let's assume that the server stores 10 days worth of data, which means the total disk size is 1 GB into 10, that is 10 GB. Cache, on the other hand, will only store a subset of disk data. Let's say it stores 10% of all the data, which makes it 1 GB. As I mentioned in my earlier video, there will always be a database DB, which will be a key value store. Key is user ID, value is a pointer to the entry or pointer to the request structure in the cache. I'm going to assume that the key value store takes 16 bytes. Why 16 bytes? Key is user ID. I'm assuming there it's 8 bytes. Value is a pointer on a 64-bit system. It'll be 8 bytes. And since we know per day we are getting 10 million messages, we have 160 megabytes as the database size per day. And that's the bandwidth calculation.